The 10th race of Marbula 1 Season 2 should have gone off like any other race, especially for how the season has progressed. The Crazy Cat's Eyes need a solid finish with a heap of other factors to cement a gold medal finish overall. Rapidly from the Savage Speeders hope to just have a solid finish. Teams like the Jungle Jumpers and Cobalts just wanted some points, and the Hazers wanted to do away with the so-called host curse, having been bailed out by the Thunderbolts in qualifying to take the 16th spot. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Races like these are always a clutter and always chaotic, which fits Clutter from the Balls of Chaos who nabbed pole position. Things started going south at the start of lap 7 when Clutter takes an odd exit off the belt and ends up stuck in the safety marble lane. 2 laps later, Bumble takes a hard hit from Cerulean at turn 6 as they duke it out for first and second. So that's a pole placing racer on the verge of a DNQ, and teams who have been nowhere this season might just make it onto the podium. Told you this race was chaotic. 2 laps later, Clutter takes a hard hit from the safety marble at turn 6, the same safety marble that had just freed them, and the same turn that Bumble was still stuck at. The safety marble giveth, the safety marble taketh away. Going into lap 13, the yellow flag changes to red, and the race went to a standing start at 5 minutes 30 seconds with just 6 laps remaining. Cerulean, who led for 4 straight laps and got fastest lap, slowly lost the lead, while the middle of the pack got scrambled. After all this, Clementon still managed to DNF off that same turn 6. Hazy, who entered this race at the back of the pack, got the gold, while the Green Ducks and Savage Speeders rounded out the podium. Clutter, who claimed pole, finished 16th from retirement from the race due to missing nearly half of it. Cerulean and Mimo, who battled for first place for a good portion of the race, finished in 5th and 8th respectively, while the season-leading Crazy Cat's Eyes finished 13th, which was last of all the marbles who crossed the checkered line. Here's the standings between the yellow flag and the red flag. Here are the standings for the rest of the race. After the race, disbelief shook the JMR fan base from Twitter to Reddit to Discord. And you know what all this backlash and questioning reminded me of? Week 2 of the 1978 NFL season. The San Diego Chargers, led by head coach Tommy Prothero, hosted divisional rival Oakland Raiders, led by their head coach John Madden.
John Madden.
The man, John Madden. Need I say more? Okay, I will. Football. He studies it, analyzes it, puts it in his game.
So as you cut down that way, you go turkey, dressing, duck, dressing, chicken.
Yes, that John Madden. With 14 seconds left in the game and trailing 14-20, Raiders quarterback Ken Stabler drops back to pass, and rather than not getting squashed by Chargers linebacker Woodrow Lowe, decides to fumble the ball forward, making it a live ball, as opposed to an incomplete pass which would have stopped the clock. Raiders running back Pete Banzanack decided to help the ball along, where Raiders tight end Dave Casper falls on it in the end zone for a touchdown. Raiders win 21-20. Why does this matter? Well, for starters, the Raiders finished 9-7 and missed the playoffs. And Madden also decided to retire from coaching to go into broadcasting, video games, and turducken. The Chargers lost their next 2 games, which led to the firing of head coach Tommy Prothero in favor of Don Croyle, who righted the ship, and the Chargers won 8 of their next 12 games to finish 9-7 and miss the playoffs. However, had the Chargers won this game, then their Week 16 victory over the Houston Oilers would have given them a 10-6 record to put them into the playoffs, not the Oilers. This game has gone down in NFL history, and this play has been dubbed the Holy Roller. Rules are in place because of this game that make it illegal to advance a ball that had been fumbled forward during the last 2 minutes of the game. Rules that, should have been called on Seahawks linebacker KJ Wright when he batted the ball out of bounds after Cam Chancellor forced a fumble at the goal line, which would have given the Lions a 1st and goal at the 1 instead of a game-ending turnover. Point is, expect this day to have a microscope pointed at it for years to come. To leave you with my thoughts on this Grand Prix, I think Bill King's commentating on the Holy Roller sums it up best.
Stabler back. Here comes the rush. He sidesteps. Can he throw? He can't. The ball flipped forward is loose. A wild scramble. 2 seconds on the clock. Casper grabbing the ball. It is ruled a fumble. Casper has recovered in the end zone. The Oakland Raiders have scored on the most zany, unbelievable, absolutely impossible dream of a play. Madden is on the field. He wants to know if it's real. They said yes. Get your big butt out of here. He does. There's nothing real in the world anymore. The Raiders won the football game. The Chargers are standing, looking at each other. They don't believe it. Nobody believes it. I don't know if the Raiders believe it. It's not real. 52,000 people minus a few lonely Raider fans are stunned. A man would be a fool to ever try and write a drama and make you believe it. This one will be relived forever.